want to go over one of each of the examples looking at your delta math. Okay, so I'm going to do a chord and a chord first. How do I know these are chords? Because they end and start at the edge of the circle. Okay, so for this formula, we had two parts of a chord equal the other part. So I'm just going to bring the formula over here. Okay, and so here I have, and remember, you can pick anything. This could be this portion times this portion of the chord. So that's 20 times 12 equals the other portions, C times D. Okay, so that is, this one is actually missing because they're looking for finding the length of CE. So this is X equals X times the other side, which is 15. Okay, and our formula is ready to go. We are going to do some algebra and some math. So 20 times 12 on the left, 20 times 12 is 240, equals X times 15, which is just 15X. And then our algebra skills tells us to cancel everything around X. So the opposite of multiplying is dividing both sides. And then we take 240, we divide by 15, and I get 16 exactly. Okay. All right. There's a chord and a chord. If you get any rounding, they're going to ask you to round to the 10th for some of these. Okay. So if you don't get a perfect answer, whole number, then just round. Okay. All right. Let's do another one. Now I'm going to do what did I have screenshotted here? Secant and secant. Okay. Here's this one. All right, how do I know it's a secant and a secant? Both segments are touching the circle twice, okay? And so for this formula, we have outside times the whole equals the outside times the whole. Now, I'm just going to copy the words because to me, I feel like the words just make more sense when we're actually looking at the picture, okay? So the outside portion is 18. This one right here, 18, the outside. 18 times the whole section, which is 18 and 24 together. Together is 18 plus 24. That should equal the outside of this segment, which is 21, times the whole thing. So 21 plus this section, which we don't know, so that should be X. 21 and X together. 21 plus X. Okay? All right, so let's simplify this a little bit. So 18 plus 24 is 42. So now the next line is going to be 18 times 42 equals... we can't really add 21 and X because that's a whole number, that's a variable. But I can multiply the 21 into both. So 21 times 21 is 441 plus 21 times X. Okay, so I multiplied there. Now I multiply here, which is 21X. Okay, let's multiply 18 times 42 on the left. 756 equals 441 plus 21X. Okay, and I know these are big numbers, but we're still doing algebra. We're still doing inverse operations. So right now I'm adding 441 because it's positive, so I need to subtract from both sides. Cancel. 756 minus 441 is 315, and that should equal my 21X. And then the last step, divide. 315 divided by 21 is 15. We're getting pretty answers here. Okay. All right, so there's secant and secant. Outside times the whole, outside times the whole. The last one will be tangent and secant. So I have it here. Okay, for this scenario, I know it's tangent because it's touching the circle once for this segment and twice for this one. So this one is your tangent segment squared equals the outside times the whole thing for the secant segment. So my tangent segment is 14. So 14 squared equals the outside of the secant segment, which is 10, times the whole thing, 10 plus this section, which we don't know what it is, so it's x. 10 plus x. Okay, again, the outside times the whole segment. Outside times the whole. All right, 14 squared. 14 times 14, 196. Okay, distribute the 10 to both terms. 10 times 10 is 100. 10 times x is 10x positive. Okay. All right, remember, I don't want to touch the 196. I want to get rid of this. So if we're adding a positive 100, we need to subtract it, both sides. 196 minus 100 is just 96. Okay, bring down your 10x to here. Divide by 10, divide by 10. 96 divided by 10 gives us 9.6. Okay. And that should be the answer for rounding to the 10th. All right. I hope this video helps you. If not, just keep practicing on your Delta Maths. Remember, this Delta Math is going to be due on Thursday, so in 2 days. And after that, points will start to be deducted. So let's get some paper and ask for help if you need help. Or come see me in math time. All right, have a good day.